The CoralTree story is based on independence, creativity, innovation. Our portfolio is predominantly made up of independent or independently positioned assets, primarily in the resort space. We have a balance of resort and urban properties, but have always had a presence in the complex resort space. So we're experts in lodging and food and beverage and spa and golf and all the components that make up a really outstanding, differentiated resort experience. Our size is an element that we focus on and think is a competitive advantage for our organization. We are 46 hotels strong, which to us is a very targeted, focused level of a portfolio. Our growth is targeted. We want to stay directly in the space that we're in, continue to be a leader in the independent resort space, find partners and owners that we are closely aligned with. We have well-aligned goals around what profitability, service execution, and quality looks like. And over time, our objective is to continue to build a world-class portfolio across the United States in a variety of resort destinations, and then complement that with premier locations and urban assets that have what we would call resort-like amenities, whether that's spa, fitness, lots of meeting space, and many, many food and beverage outlets. The more complex, the better for us. We create a culture of empowerment, and it comes back to the independence of our portfolio. We don't come in to any of our assets with a very prescriptive approach. We have ideas, we have guidelines, we have an incredible level of support coming from our home office. But ultimately, it is the team at the property level that is creating and leading the business plan that is specific to their asset. And we, with sales and marketing, with revenue management, with food and beverage, with technology, service, design, and construction, we provide any number of services that will be critical to a property. But it comes down to finding the people that want to lead, that want to be creative, that want to innovate at the property level, and then empowering them to make decisions that will real-time make a difference and allow them to perform not only in terms of guest service, but in terms of profitability and efficiency. That's really what allows us to stand out. We see our size as an advantage, where we're able to bring a relatively small portfolio together, share best ideas amongst a very, very experienced senior group of people who've been in this space, who understand and love the resort and the independent positioning that we exemplify. And bringing that level of empowerment is really the employment proposition that we focus in on. So many of our senior leaders don't want to step into a situation where they're given a handbook and told exactly what to do, exactly how to do it day in and day out. And by giving them the freedom, the flexibility, and the ability to lean into their creative side, we're able to make decisions in real time at a property level that can differentiate each of our assets. A great example of this is we have a partnership with the Outbound brand, and Waterton, the owner of the Outbound brand, owner and developer of that brand, which is it's a brand focused on outdoor experiences, providing guests an amazing hospitality experience in outdoor natural environments, such as national parks and amazing destinations like Mammoth, California, Sedona, Arizona. Each of those properties brings a level of individual customization to the market that they sit in. And key to that for us is finding individuals who are very aligned with that kind of experience, that kind of culture that an outdoor, that Outbound as a brand provides an outdoor enthusiast, whether they're looking to be hiking, skiing, mountain biking in the market they're looking at, the destination that they're going to, being able to adapt each of those assets in completely different ways, yet maintain the culture and the identity and the focus of what that brand is becoming is really a key example of how we take the framework of something very special and then customize it and provide unique experiences to the guest, market by market. Innovation and technology are really key to every conversation we have, whether it's related to service levels at the front desk, to food and beverage, to the guest booking process, the check-in process, the interaction once they're in their guest room and needing services or looking to interact with someone within the hotel. Being in the independent space gives us the opportunity to be as innovative with different tools across different parts of the property as we want to be and need to be, whether that's related to how a guest checks in, how they interact with someone at the front desk, the level of technology that they want to engage with at the property, or the level of personalization that they want to experience if they're not inclined in a very luxury kind of experience, if they're not inclined to be using technology and are preferring to have a direct interaction with a human. Our philosophy is that we're moving as an industry towards a point where we will only continue to find efficiencies in places that are less guest facing and less critical to the experience. That could be in finance and accounting, that could be the check-in process, that could be how you're ordering towel at the pool. However, when it comes to experiencing something special and unique at the bar, at the restaurant, the special occasion that you want to have when you're at the pool, at the spa, there will forever be critical human interaction that we think is central to the delivery that we provide at the upper upscale level and at the luxury level. And for us, it's finding that sweet spot and that balance between how technology can make our associates' jobs easier, how it can make the interaction with guests easier, yet not take away the personalization that's critical to how we deliver service. The CoralTree Residence Collection is a new brand for us inside of a business that we've been involved with for over 50 years. That collection is a rental management business that spans from 3 islands in Hawaii to Colorado. We recently expanded to outside of Charleston, South Carolina. It has been critical to our history. Low Enterprises, our parent company, really started in the condo rental management business over 50 years ago. Our distinct focus within the Residence Collection is to provide a level of service that stands out from a traditional booking agency, whether that's Booking.com or Airbnb. We're looking to provide a much more holistic, comprehensive hospitality experience within our Residence Collection, and leveraging all of the other elements of our organization with the areas such as food and beverage, service, customer relationship management. There are so many elements of hospitality that get left behind when it comes to rental management, and our secret sauce is to really combine the two and make each side of our business, the traditional hospitality side and the rental management side of our organization, that much stronger because they work together. Some of the more interesting projects and significant projects we're involved with right now are the types of resorts that have each of those elements integrated into them. A traditional lodging component that has guest rooms, a condominium or home rental management component that is for a higher end customer or a customer coming in for a more extended vacation. And we see ourselves as being distinctly, uniquely positioned in the industry of being able to provide both, but ultimately having a hospitality overlay behind it all. It's not just about technology. It's not just about heads and beds. It's bringing an experience to that product, bringing an experience to each of our customers, whether they're in a traditional hotel or in a condominium or a residence. I'm Mike Everett, Executive Vice President of CoralTree Hospitality.